Have you ever watched your child do something and wondered, is this just part of their personality? Or should I be paying closer attention? Maybe they rarely point at things. Maybe they don't always respond when you call their name. Or perhaps they seem happiest exploring the world on their own. The truth is, some of the earliest signs of autism can look surprisingly ordinary. And that's why many loving, attentive parents don't notice them at first. Because autism doesn't always arrive with obvious signals. Sometimes it whispers. Today we'll explore the early signs every parent should know, what is often completely normal, and when it may be worth having a conversation with a professional. Sarah thought her son was simply independent. He loved spinning toy wheels. He could play alone for long periods. He rarely pointed at things he liked. None of these behaviors seemed alarming. He was happy, healthy, and developing physically just fine. Then, during a routine developmental screening, a specialist suggested taking a closer look at a few social communication milestones. That conversation changed nothing about who her son was, but it helped Sarah better understand how he experienced the world. And that's exactly what today's video is about. Not fear, not labels, understanding. Here's something many parents don't realize. Children who later receive an autism diagnosis often look completely healthy and happy during infancy. So how can professionals identify possible early signs? What behaviors are normal? Which signs deserve attention? And what's the most overlooked sign that many families miss entirely? Let's find out. Autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a neurodevelopmental condition. That means the brain develops and processes information differently. Autism is not an illness. It isn't caused by parenting, and it isn't something a child chooses. Instead, it affects how someone may communicate, interact socially, process sensory information, and experience the world around them. Different doesn't mean wrong. It simply means the brain may prioritize information differently. Many babies naturally seek eye contact. It's one of the earliest ways humans connect. Some children with autism may show differences in social attention. For example, a parent smiles. The child looks elsewhere. A parent tries to engage. The child remains deeply focused on another object. Importantly, this does not mean the child doesn't love their parents. They may simply process social information differently. But eye contact isn't actually the sign researchers find most interesting. The next one may surprise you. Imagine calling your child's name once, twice, 3 times, but they don't turn around. Many parents initially wonder whether hearing is the issue. Sometimes it is, but sometimes hearing is perfectly normal. Researchers have found that consistently reduced response to one's name can be an early behavioral sign worth discussing with a professional. Remember, occasional missed responses are completely normal. Professionals look for patterns over time. Here's a milestone many parents have never heard of. Joint attention. Imagine a toddler sees an airplane. They point at it, then look back at their parent. They're saying, "Did you see that too?" They're sharing an experience. Joint attention usually develops between 9 and 18 months. Some children with autism may point less often or may not naturally share experiences in the same way. And here's where many parents become confused, because the next behavior can look completely normal. Many children enjoy routines. That's completely normal. But some autistic children may engage in repetitive behaviors more frequently. Spinning wheels, lining up toys, repeating movements, fascination with parts of objects, watching the same action repeatedly. These behaviors often provide predictability and comfort. Understanding why they happen helps us respond with empathy rather than judgment. One of the strongest early signs can involve communication. Some children may use fewer gestures, babble less frequently, show delays in spoken language, or engage less in back-and-forth social interaction. Every child develops differently, but communication milestones provide valuable information about development. But the sign many families notice first isn't social at all. It's sensory. Some autistic children experience sounds, lights, textures, smells, or touch differently. A vacuum cleaner may feel overwhelming. Clothing tags may feel uncomfortable. Bright supermarket lights may feel intense. Researchers believe some autistic brains process sensory information differently. As a result, everyday experiences can feel stronger or sometimes weaker than expected. This is where context matters. One sign alone does not mean autism. Many children occasionally miss their name being called. Many enjoy repetitive play. Many prefer playing alone sometimes. Professionals look at patterns across multiple areas of development: frequency, consistency, and overall developmental progress. Which developmental milestone surprised you most? Let us know below. Research consistently shows that early identification can help children access support sooner. Support may strengthen communication skills, learning opportunities, adaptive skills, daily independence, and family understanding. The goal isn't to change who a child is, the goal is to help them thrive. Perhaps the most powerful thing a parent can do is observe with curiosity rather than fear. Every child develops differently. Every child learns differently. Every child experiences the world differently. And every child deserves understanding. Sometimes the first step isn't finding answers. It's simply noticing, listening, learning, and supporting the child in front of you. Because understanding children begins with understanding how their minds experience the world. If this video helped you understand autism a little better, consider sharing it with another parent. You never know whose perspective it might change. And if you're curious about child psychology, brain development, ADHD, emotional intelligence, and the science behind growing minds, explore more videos here on Learn with Adeesha. We're building a library that helps parents understand children more deeply. See you in the next discovery. This video is intended for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Autism can only be evaluated by qualified healthcare professionals using comprehensive developmental assessments. If you have concerns about your child's development, please consult your pediatrician, developmental specialist, or healthcare provider.